Yeah.
Yes.
So last time you guys had just returned to the dwarf city. You know, they're going to take a while to make your stuff because, you know, the ore isn't even, you know, smelted properly yet to actually work with it. So it's going to take them a while to do that and then actually make the stuff. And you agreed to meet up with that dwarf lady Grooviget at the general store near the entrance to the town. You guys just finished your evening rest at the inn. And since last time I actually put up 2 images to kind of represent what Arlash and Dykaldor would look like.
Right.
So anyhow, you meet her at, you know, the general store. She's talking to the shopkeeper, who is a bald, gray-skinned gnome that looks familiar.
Oh, come on. Wait, actually, maybe I don't know.
He gets around, apparently. That's the guy we met when we first came in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like looking for precious gems in the area where you guys entered the undertow. Is there anything anyone needs to buy before you get going?
What kind of stuff do they have?
This is just like general supplies, like food rations, tools, no like weapons or armor.
Last time I checked, we're still pretty well stocked, and we didn't lose much from
Mm-hmm.
Because I think Matt might have been interested in something, but I can't remember what because that was like a week ago.
Yeah.
I don't recall.
Okay, so we're just gonna skip over all that because we
Yeah.
want to get things rolling. You know, Grooviget greets you. You guys leave, and as you leave the city, you notice on your way out the direction you're heading to go to the Swamp Downs. After you get a little ways away from the city, you notice like a spot in the tunnel where there's just like about 44 Coatoans that are just kind of like piled up along the wall.
That's a lot of Coatoans.
So
well, that's not foreboding.
That's what happened to the ones that tried attacking the city that you guys saw last time.
Okay.
Because you guys were wheeling mines or carts full of ore. The fight was long over by the time you actually got to the city.
Mm-hmm.
So if we hadn't bothered with the ores, we probably would have been in the middle of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Possibly.
But you'd also be considerably poorer.
That's also a possibility.
True, but I miss a good fight.
Yeah.
Remember, God of Battle, all that.
Yeah. I just remembered I need to write down the platinum you guys got from the last time for selling the ore, because they gave you that even though the equipment's not ready yet.
I was gonna say most of it's gonna go to our guild group thing. Anyway.
Well, you could divide it up, but we're not gonna worry about like most of your treasure dividing is not gonna be done until you guys go back to Sigil, which is gonna be a while.
Yeah, all the more then.
Which is why I'm just kind of marking down everything.
Okay.
So you guys, you know, get past the dead Coatoans, and you seem to be making, you know, with her leading the way, you seem to be making, you know, making time a lot better than you did on your way to the mines, because she knows all the little shortcuts and everything to get there quicker. And before you know it, you're at the Swamp Downs rather uneventfully, because, you know, she knows where to go to avoid the heavily trafficked areas where you'd be more likely to run into monsters.
This is no fun.
But it's quite
yes, I say that in game because I live for battle.
I can. Yeah, I feel like the Rex. Be like,
So
You know, I'm not in your shoes, but I can understand. You know, you must follow your ways of your god.
so you reach
You could spar if you want.
you reach the swamp downs.
That's not a bad idea. But
and
you know,
you-
we gotta get it. Sorry, Ozzie.
You reach the swamp downs, and it's lots of areas where there's like ankle deep water or just nasty muck, and and oddly, in spite of the fact that you're underground, there's actually trees growing here. They don't look very healthy, but there's trees growing here.
Wow.
I am not looking forward to cleaning my fur after this.
And you're
This
heading.
looks dandy.
My boots are gonna be horrible after this.
I was
At least
just
you
not-
guys aren't waist deep.
You're not waist deep
I'm
either. You'd be
kidding,
more.
I'm
You'd be like,
joking.
Yeah, I was gonna say real quick, how deep is this kind of water swamp?
I just
thing?
said it's like ankle deep.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he be hip deep.
So
Shin deep.
More like shin or knee deep.
so you're traveling.
Mhm.
She's leading the way, and you're getting closer to your destination, and you see you do see a group of monsters. You recognize the Scrags that you fought before. There's like 3 of them, and they're fighting with 4 other equally large, nasty-looking monsters over what appears to be some scraps of food, basically.
Oh, no wait.
That's what it is now. You don't know what it used to be, but it's scraps now.
No it.
And you could easily sneak past them without them noticing you.
Ah, screw this. I want to kill something.
Okay, I feel like I suggest we sneak past.
Must we kill everything, kill crazy? Because we are literally going to a big fight.
Yeah. Plus, they're in water where they're generally easily.
Yeah, save your strength. We'll need.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
we-
gonna be. You know that there's a horde of undead guarding the place you're heading to. So you're not getting there without a fight.
Fine.
Okay, so after lots of people arguing with him, Daraxis eventually calms down and agrees not to go fight the giant monsters punching each other.
Oh.
Hey, if you had the hair off your body, you'd be intense as well.
It's like,
So-
do not worry, my friend. You will have your battle soon.
You
I'm
You make
still
the
contemplating what he just said, and it doesn't make sense. Anyway.
Yeah.
there's a couple other incidents on the way there where you can clearly see monsters in the swamp, but it's such a wide open area. It's easy to avoid them as long as you're not actively picking a fight with them, and you have somebody guiding you, so you know where you're going. But you eventually you can't see the crypt, but you know it has to be up ahead because there is literally basically an army standing in between you and it
An army?
of undead.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Well, you wanted your fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to ask.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
Hope
Yeah.
you guys have your
Oh.
fireball spells ready.
Oh my god.
Damn, that's quite some distance between them.
So I look at the clerics and the paladins. So, how many of you know turn undead?
Oh, let me check.
Sebastian knows it, but he doesn't necessarily need to use it. It's really only going to affect the weaker ones, even if he does it.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, because there's so many enemies on the field, I'm only going to roll for the important ones.
Okay.
Initiative. All the regular skeletons and zombies, I'm giving a one for their
Okay.
for their turn, so they'll all just go at the same time after everybody else does.
Oh yeah, before I forget, battle music.
Good point. I forgot to even start.
It's okay.
Playing.
It's
Considering how late we started, I don't blame you.
Yeah, so. It's okay. It's okay. I was just like, I forgot too, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, and I actually had a specific track in mind for this.
All right, here we go. Some good music by Ozzie Arcane. Let's see.
I was expecting Skeleton Warriors theme song.
Skeleton Warriors.
Dungeons of Dreadmore again.
Yeah. Man, that's not even very loud on my end at all. See if I can turn it up a little bit.
That should be good.
Yeah. Because I could barely hear it on my end. Yeah, go ahead and start rolling initiative for your characters.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ah, damn it.
16.
There we go. 10. Damn. Yep.
That's a lot of freaking zombies.
Well, from the looks of it, I'm probably gonna be the last one to go before all this up.
Oh god, is that like a ghoul in the the top?
Those are ghouls surrounding a ghast.
Okay. Because ghouls are like nasty mofos.
Yeah, they have paralysis, as I recall.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ghoul paralysis doesn't work on elves, but the ghasts, they're so powerful, theirs actually does.
Do I reset my spells?
Oh yeah, I gotta actually tell you what your spells are now because you leveled up.
I got a moment to go.
Mine is 4/2/2, right?
Where the fuck are the tables at? Wizard. That's experience, not spells.
4/2/2?
Yeah, 4/2/2. Yeah, that's what it is. Yep. So.
Okay.
Okay, so I actually need to get Scylla's character sheet open. That is wrong.
See, I imagine it's kind of dark here, but the water is not really gonna go well with my cloak.
No, it's the water isn't really gonna affect anything in this fight.
Okay.
It's shallow enough; it's not going to really affect anything.
Because you're approaching a crypt that goes underground, so you're at a relatively solid area of the swamp.
Okay, all right.
High ground.
Right.
Big high ground patch. That's why the big skeletons aren't sinking into the mud.
Yeah, so it's body's turn first.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I believe they can't reach me, right? They only have like 15.
The only ones that could you'd have to move all the way up if in order for them to be able to get to you on their turn, basically. The ghouls are not going to reach anyone this turn. Where is the stupid?
Yeah, nothing as far as I can tell will be able to reach me unless the big guys can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. No, even they can't reach me, even if they have a full 30. Alright. So, obviously, since we're going to be at least at range for the first round, she's going to be having her bow ready and take a pot shot at the first guy in front of her.
Yeah, I'm just opening something real quick because I gotta get all the monster sheets open.
Don't die.
Don't die, bad for your health.
Exactly.
Caffeine will kill you. Weapons.
There we go. I got everything open now.
Okay, I believe I don't have any bonuses for this, correct?
What are you doing?
She's gonna take a pot shot at the closest nasty in front of her.
I remembered why you wanted to go to the shop.
Oh.
Oh?
You wanted to get your bow identified.
Oh, that's right. We haven't identified the new bow yet.
Damn.
We'll just
say that happened because we totally forgot.
We'll say that you spent 10 gold. It's a longbow +1. So.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you kind of snuck away into the general shop after
everything.
The briefing.
39. So go back to my weapon for now. It'll just roll my bow with a +1 then.
Yeah. Well, hold on. We'll add a change the attack adjustment to a +2 because that's your racial bonus plus the +1 bonus.
Okay.
To it. There.
Oof. Nonetheless, that somehow managed to hit the thing.
What were you shooting at?
I think he meant this one.
Yeah, that one.
And you do get 2 shots with your bow, so try again.
So that was a no. Okay.
Yeah, what's its armor class?
We shouldn't be asking that. We should be finding out on our own.
And actually, that is a skeleton, just so you know. You might want to shoot one of the zombies instead.
Yeah. These ones are skeletons too, right?
No, those are
Juju
zombies.
Okay.
Those are Juju zombies.
Yeah, I'll shoot at the Juju since it's the next closest one. If the skeletons are gonna be a pain.
Because they take heavily reduced damage on piercing weapons. They don't have a lot of HP, but could end up doing next to nothing. So just wow.
It got even worse. I can't hit the butts out of the bar with this bow, and I have a +2 at this point.
Yeah, it went backwards.
Yeah, you got good thought going, a lot of bonuses, and you still missed somehow.
My dex.
All right, so this one's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh wow! I didn't realize those could move so fast.
And it hit.
Oh.
6. Or I forgot how much damage these things do.
Are you sure that hit?
Yeah, he rolled a 17. He's got 15 Thaco. Your armor class is 0. He rolled higher than what he needed to get you. So 3, 6 damage.
Ouch.
So that brings you down to 41 HP. Thordor's turn.
Okay. Oh, I got collection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and attacking this guy here
with both your weapons.
Yeah, with both my weapons.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, and what do I need to put it in for the dagger again? -2.
-1 because it's magical.
Okay.
That hit. So roll for damage on that.
Okay. I gotta scroll down here and small, medium, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Because it's a human-sized zombie.
Okay.
5 damage on a dagger. That's not. You rolled max damage.
Yeah, because it's a 1d4 plus 1. So...
Oh no! You know what? No, because there's a +1 from the magic. The magic you rolled 1 short of max damage.
Okay.
Damn. Damn you! You failed us. You're out of the team.
Yeah, your axe misses, but you get him right under the ribs with your dagger.
You're still out of the team.
The other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Holy cow, those things are fast.
Those ones they're able to move as many spaces as you, but this weaker undead can't go as far. And actually, I realized the problem. The giant skeleton's stuck. He's boxed in. He can't move.
our greatest asset became our greatest weakness. There's all around.
He's moving his jaw up and down like he's saying, "You fools! You blocked me in!"
You just hear the giant skeleton hiss in annoyance at the lesser undead around him because they're all blocking the way.
I'm gonna say he shoved this zombie out of the way, knocking it over there. But because he did that, he can't move as far as he normally would.
Okay.
And he wasted part of his turn pushing somebody out of his way. Dirax just...
Does that mean the zombie took damage?
No, he didn't push it that hard.
He just calmly moved it out of the way.
And also, that's Zombie's going to spend at least part of his turn getting back up.
Oh, you okay?
No.
Hold on.
Everybody's dying.
Yeah, take it. Wait, take its time. Take your time. Wait, Deadlock, what were you gonna type in?
Oh, I'm not typing in. I've been muting myself, and my mute key is Shift M. So
okay.
If I'm in the text box at the time, that's.
Okay. I think I'm okay now.
Okay.
These are ghouls, right?
No. These are Juju zombies. The ghouls are the things all the way at the top of the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fire is good, right?
Yeah, so's hitting them with your sword, but whatever.
Oh wait, right. These are not skeletons are not the ones with the piercing thing, right?
Skeletons are the ones that have the piercing.
Zombies. Skeletons are the ones that got slashing resistance.
Right. That's what I was saying.
But these are zombies. These are not skeletons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zombies don't have any damage protections. They just have more HP than skeletons. It's a trade-off.
Yeah,
Okay.
but see, there was so much more.
Yeah, me and Vixie didn't see the ones at the way top, and it's like, oh wait, oh dear.
Oh,
You missed.
Damn. What did I get?
Armor class 6.
Shit.
The worst thing is your Thaco has actually improved since the last time we played, and you still missed.
I blame Matt.
Can't blame me, I quit. These are your zombies now. Walk away.
Oh, hey, Chazen.
Hmm?
Yeah, sorry. Chazen. But yeah, Twitter, between Twitch and Twitter, Twitch is definitely a better notifications.
Well, he's talking about because I DM'd him on Twitter, and he didn't get it until like over a week later because it stuck me in with the people that weren't following him as far as DMs are concerned.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so Scylla is moving forward and trying to hopefully not fail at missing. What the fuck did I just say?
English, do you speak it?
English, do you words it?
Magnets, how do they work?
Oh my god!
God.
Nobody is hitting. Okay, one of the
Hey.
ghouls get
Oh,
their
dear.
turn now.
Hey, I hit with my dagger. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah, it was that. Wait, I'm sorry, what's the swamp thing looking monster next to skeleton?
It's a sea zombie.
Ah, okay, sea zombie, gotcha. Okay, then we got Big Boy over here. Over. Oh, let me move to the left.
Sebastian's turn.
Oh, okay. Am I close enough? Can I move, close enough so I can hit the Juju zombie that's next to Raptor?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
Yes, you can.
so I'm gonna go over here. All right, let me get out my Lightbringer.
Vixie, so what are you rolling for your next character's
Okay,
Kappa?
so you actually hit, so roll for damage.
Yeah.
6.
The lowest damage you could do.
Yeah, most of that's your strength your strength and specialization bonuses.
Yeah.
Ew.
So what are you? Come on, Vexy, don't. I don't want to roll for my next character.
Okay, so it's Gruvigit's turn.
My next character is gonna be a Kobold Cleric.
I was gonna do that next time we do.
No, that was my idea first. Is Gaz Bahamut.
She runs over here, and she, you know, that pickaxe she had with her, she suddenly pulls it back and hurls it at this right here.
Okay.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
And it misses.
Oh.
But strangely, you notice that the pickaxe, you know, after falling onto the ground, suddenly lifts back up and returns to her hand.
Oh, cool. Okay. It's
So
a
it's
great
meow meow.
It's a boomerang pickaxe.
Does she call him boy?
Boy.
Pickaxe is returning.
It was her husband's ass. So, but he died recently, so she has to take it to this tomb.
Arthur's turn.
Oh, here we go.
They're all bunched up.
Yeah.
The ones up further ahead, yeah. There's a nice big mess of them up there.
What's the radius on Fireball?
Let's see. It would hit like this would be the ideal spot to put it because it would hit most of the zombies, and because it's
Oh yeah.
it goes actually it's actually wider than that because that's about how big ice storm would be. Fireball would go like 5.
What's the radius?
Yeah, what's the way it
It's
is?
supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be a 30-foot radius.
30-foot radius or diameter?
Yes, that. So it would go out that.
It would go out.
It's a circle. It would go out.
Yeah, you could wipe out pretty much most of this area here.
30-foot radius would be like that.
Let me double check real quick just to make sure I'm remembering it right.
Because radius does seem like it'd be kind of huge.
Well, the thing is, Fireball is like kind of
Fireball is huge, massive.
20-foot radius. 20-foot radius.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's
Okay,
a little bit more reasonable.
Yeah, so it hit here, then here.
Yeah,
I think.
just draw that 20 in a straight line, and I'll handle the rest.
Yeah.
1 PD. God damn it, that's a square.
It would hit everything.
Oh shit, hold alt.
There's a few that would be out of range
Yeah.
if you shot it right in the middle, but it would hit most of them.
Yeah, like
That's
this
a 20.
one and this
That's a
one
20-foot
probably.
radius.
Okay. Well, then we're gonna say that's what it hit, because you're obviously going for like the most productive area to cast it.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah, there's like 2 that I want to not hit.
So roll 6d6 damage.
If this works, he'll be like.
Depending on
"Where's
how much it does, I'm not even gonna bother rolling saving throw for this regular skeletons and zombies because they're gonna die no matter what.
27.
Even if they make their saving throw, all the regular skeletons and zombies are dead. So I'm just gonna delete them now.
Oh, we want to see. We want to see the numbers drop. Oh.
Well, we'll see it.
Fires of hell, I call upon thee!
Where's your army now?
I kind of wish I had like a graphic to show the actual explosion, but I know there's like I think you can get stuff like that if you got like a pro account, but I'm not paying the extra $5 a month right now because I already paid for a plus account. Okay, so the remaining enemies will try to make their saving throw. So let me open the saving throw table so I can
See bits and pieces flying everywhere and all of them on fire.
Okay, so this The monster skeletons have 6 hit dice. The sea zombie has 5. So they
Kaboom!
5 and 6 have the same saving throw. So they have to roll 14 or higher to save. So this is for the zombie. He failed miserably. These two are for the skeleton. One of the skeletons saved, so he only took 14 damage. The other 2 took 27. Okay, I gotta clear out the drawings now.
I was just trying to clear mine too.
Wow.
Okay, so this one only took 14 damage, so that's the one on the left is the one that made a saving throw.
How many times can you cast that, TZ?
2.
Twice.
Jesus.
Wow.
That is broken.
Well,
I told you spellcasters are OP.
Yep.
We're all kind of clustered together. So.
Could you imagine if you still had Whizzletiff in the party?
Yeah, thanks, God.
You killed the
4 fireballs.
You
a day.
killed the sea zombie as well, but the 2 skeletons are both still standing.
Not so much for the sea zombie. That was.
This skeleton's like, huh. I guess I'll try to move forward and hope I don't die. I don't know what fear is because I'm a skeleton.
But sure feel like it.
But his turn.
In fact, how am I talking right now?
How am I having this internal monologue? I don't know where this is coming from. It's almost like I've suddenly gained sentience and I should run. Run very far
I
away
should
from
run,
here.
but I still have a 0 intelligence, so I don't know what that means.
But I'm so hungry.
What is going on with my life?
Okay.
I'm looking at my weapons. I'm trying to decide which one I want to go with. I will go... You know what? Because it gets a little more damage, I'm just going to drop my bow and go with my lance skin. Because my lance is best.
Yeah. Against anything other than the skeletons, your lance is the best. You hit. Roll for damage.
Die!
14 damage, so...
This is for hitting me earlier.
You get him in the shoulder, he kind of staggers, almost falls over. I should have described what happened with the fireball. Flesh and bones went flying everywhere. This is what happened with the fireball.
And there's a smell of
As we are
charred meat in
continuing
the air.
combat, little bits are still falling down.
Charred corpse smell going on right now. So you did a decent amount of damage to this one, but he's still standing, and he's mad you just hit him, so he's taking another swing at you.
Oh, God.
Bring up my... Oh, shit! Bring up my lance to
10
help block.
damage.
And it's blocking it and get clipped in the head.
Bringing you down to 31.
Yeah, Vexy.
Thordor's turn.
Okay, I hit with both my axe and my dagger.
Ow.
Missed with
That
the...
missed again.
Oh.
Get the dagger, get the dagger.
Oh, shoot.
You rolled damage instead of rolling to see if you hit.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so I'll hit.
Well, you did hit.
Okay,
Okay, roll damage.
-2. Wait, I gotta do the dagger first. And I missed with the dagger this time.
Wait,
Okay,
what?
now.
Oh, yeah, you rolled for damage. Okay, so you did hit. You did hit with the axe.
Yeah.
Okay, so the axe hit for 9 damage.
Okay.
Which is exactly how much health he had left.
Oh, yeah.
You attack him from the side and you cleave his leg straight off, and he ends up falling down and smashing his skull open on a rock on the ground.
Yeah, the DM removes HP for us. We don't need to-
Yeah,
the
Ozzie's
other-
been controlling our HP on our little icons.
Yeah, because that way we don't lose track of what's going on with more than one person managing the HP. Like, okay, so the other Juju zombie, it has, like, I imagine they would never use that name nowadays for a monster. They'd be worried somebody would misunderstand what it means. Tries to hit Duraxis, is probably going to fail miserably. Nope, he actually successfully hit Diraxis.
I bet they could get away with calling it just a voodoo zombie.
7 damage.
Damn.
Bringing you down to 35 HP.
Or maybe
Mark,
a
you stupid thing.
swamp zombie.
And the giant skeleton monster
Oh,
comes
I
forward
forgot about.
to try and take a swing at Diraxis while his limbs are kind of falling off of him. He misses.
Oh.
Diraxis' turn.
Which one to hit?
Not sure.
Well, if you're going to use a regular attack, the zombies will probably take more damage from you if you hit him, because he's not a skeleton. But it's up to you. Oh, Vixie asked if I removed the HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already
covered that.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was what you were saying. You got 8 viewers right now. A lot of those are probably us, though.
No, I'm not in.
I'm not in.
Okay, so actually, yeah, there is quite a few random... there's actually more names there than 8 viewers, but I know some of those probably aren't actually watching.
A question, Ozzie, the attack adjustment, that's added in the roll when I hit it, right?
Yes. Your
So
bonuses are automatically added for you when you hit the thing.
So I don't actually have to add to the miscellaneous bonus, correct?
No.
Okay.
That's basically just there in case you currently have a buff spell on you,
Right.
so that you can add that. Like if Claylex was using his chant ability.
Okay.
Yeah, if I was putting a chain, you just put like +1 and that's it, you know.
You hit. Roll for damage.
Medium, right?
Yes. Skeletons are large, but the zombies are not.
Hey, full damage.
Not actually, because that would have been full damage if you didn't have any attack bonuses.
Oh.
So let's see that. You get the zombie. He does a lot of, cuts his chest wide open, but he's still standing, and because he's a zombie, he doesn't really show any sign of being bothered by the fact that his chest was just torn open. Scylla's turn. She will move forward and engage this big ass zombie. As Claylex posts pictures of sandals in the Discord chat.
Brick.
So she definitely hit.
Ooh.
She's only going to do half damage though because of the fact that it's a skeleton, but let's see what that will be.
Yeah, because using a sword.
So 8. Because I'm going to round up.
Okay.
That's what I've been doing. That one's still standing, but it's both of the big skeletons are kind of looking like they're falling apart.
She took off a pinky.
A little picky finger.
Skeleton looks down. Why do you cut off my squeezing arm?
Okay, so now the
Yeah, I'm moving the ghouls, but none of them are anywhere near the fight.
Yeah. Except like one of them's next to Scylla.
Because they weren't like in a hurry to move forward because they had an army in between you and them, but the TZ just nuked them off the map.
They'd be like, "What the fuck?"
You're welcome.
And to be honest, that was exactly what I expected to happen in this fight.
Right.
Sebastian's turn.
Yeah.
So you're up, Claylex.
Wait, did I hit him?
Armor class of 5, yes, that
Yeah,
hits.
okay.
Smack.
He didn't call out what you were doing, but that's still
Oh,
fine.
sorry.
11 damage. You catch him really hard, right on the head with your hammer. His skull cracks open. You can see his brain starting to ooze out, but he's still standing.
Come on.
Gruvig's turn. She moves forward and just takes a swing at the. That definitely hit.
Almost a crit.
Almost, yep, almost a crit. We just called them.
Why is this not going the way I'm trying? There we go. Thank you, you stupid dice thing. Yeah. She hits the. She did max damage. She hits him with her pickaxe, and just as the pickaxe strikes him, you see sparks of electricity fly off of it, and the zombie, stumbles backwards and collapses on the ground, kind of finally finished off.
Woo!
Another ghoul moving forward.
Beaks in the chat. Maybe the ghouls will stop and eat the barbecue and not notice you.
The skeleton that's directly in front of Scylla that she's engaged takes a swing at her. He has to get what to hit? He hit.
Oh.
For how much? I forgot how much. Oh yeah, that's right. I had to actually pick like a weapon damage for these things last time. 5 damage. So yeah, she just hit him with her sword, and then she immediately gets punched in the face by a giant skeleton.
Oh.
And the last ghoul. Arthur's turn.
What he's gonna do?
I'm probably not going to use the same thing again.
Don't use fireball. Magic missile?
I'm leveled up to get a third one, don't I?
You gotta get to level 7 to. You already have 3 magic missiles.
Oh.
At level 7, you'll have 4.
Ooh, nice.
At level 9, you'll have 5, which is the max.
5 magic
Well,
missiles.
that one's probably going to be destroyed by the other guys here, so I'll target this one back here. My 3 magic missiles.
Okay. Roll for damage.
So 3d4 plus 3.
Yep. Yeah. The skeleton, he just finished punching Scylla in the face, and suddenly he looks up and he gets hit by a bombardment of light, and his skull just explodes, and the rest of his body collapses to the ground.
Damn.
He just throws a salute to Scylla.
Now this one regular skeleton that survived the initial fireball decides he's going to run up and take a swing at Scylla in a vain attempt to do something useful with his on life. And you're kidding me.
he hits. He hits.
He hit!
I'm actually useful.
Stupid skeleton! 3 damage.
Oh man, body and take it.
I actually just calculated my move. I can get here.
Just probably take the
Smack.
You're attacking with your.
My lance again.
Okay. It's only gonna do like.
It's gonna do half
third.
damage, but we'll see.
I think it does because it's piercing, not slashing. It will do.
Oh.
Oh fuck! I forgot what it says. These.
Oh wait, don't I have a new mace as well? No, that's being made yet.
I'll just say half damage because I don't actually see the thing on here that's supposed
Yeah,
to
I
say
thought it was
how.
half. Well,
I thought it
should
was
still
less
be able
than
to
that
hit
for
it well.
piercing, but
Ouch.
you would have missed. Yeah, you rolled a 1, so you missed.
So much for that.
Because a 1's an automatic miss, regardless of what.
Probably almost hit Scylla.
Okay, so Thordor's turn.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, backstab.
You accidentally drew on the screen.
No, selected on the screen. Okay, so I'm gonna hit him.
You got a +4 because you're attacking him from behind.
I didn't put the +4 in, but
You still hit. You still
yeah.
hit.
And then
Just roll for damage for the axe.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh!
He's dead. You don't even have to roll for damage.
Nothing personal. I just had to shut you up.
And
Because you did backstab damage with the axe, and then you hit him with the dagger as well. Like you just quickly 1-2 him, and he just busts to pieces in front of you.
and I don't have to use the venom thing at this point, right? Because
Wouldn't have done anything.
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
Wouldn't have done anything.
He actually would have been dead from the axe hit because
Okay.
you did backstab damage.
Right.
So like technically he wasn't there anymore by the time you tried to stab with the dagger.
Okay. Okay.
Durax's turn.
Thing.
Go.
You definitely hit.
Still medium, right?
Everything that's left is medium. You do 3 damage because of the fact that he's
Yeah.
a skeleton.
Slightly immune, yeah.
So you tore his shoulder out, but he's still standing there. Scylla will take a swing at him with her 2-handed sword, and wow,
Miss.
by 1.
Wow.
Our big front warrior's whiffing it.
Ghoul time.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
He's
what am I-
attacking Scylla, and
I believe that's a miss.
yeah, he missed. This one's moving forward and attacking Badia. Also missed.
Ooh.
The ass is moving forward.
Skeleton gave you the cold shoulder.
3,
Says
4.
Gold Public.
Ooh.
Sebastian's turn.
Okay.
Against the skeleton, yeah, you hit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting to announce I'm gonna go with the skeleton. Oh, same amount of damage. All right.
You walk up, you take a big swing with your glowing 2-handed hammer, and the skeleton wishes he'd never been animated as he just bursts into pieces from the force of the hammer striking him.
I laugh, but a hearty, but
So it is Gruvigit's turn, so she will move up next to Ordor.
the skeleton
Kind of winks at him as she
cold
runs up and
shoulder.
throws her pickaxe at this ghoul over here. And she hit
Okay.
for 3 damage. Sparks fly when he gets struck by it.
Impressive.
Okay, so now the one that literally just got hit, he's not happy. He's trying to make his way over there, and the other one's moving forward as well. Arthur's turn.
Alrighty. I got my sky iron dagger.
Huh?
Or star metal dagger.
You don't have that yet.
Yeah,
That hasn't been
oh,
forged.
right.
They're still being forged.
All you have is your staff still.
Alright, attack. Can I move to him? Is that far enough?
Yeah.
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 Use the staff.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Poke it in the eye.
Is he injured or is he?
That's the one that got hit by the pickaxe.
Okay. I'll just do the one charge then.
Jam it in the wounded area. Ah! Why would you do that?
Shake it a bit.
Yeah.
Why did you do that? You
You gotta
do
get a 13 or higher to. Well, actually, it'll tell you that.
You're a jerk.
You gotta get hit 6 armor class or better.
And my weapon.
Look how horrible monster are you for hitting the wounded spot?
I'm a wounded ghoul. This isn't fair. You
Okay.
hit me. one day, roll your damage and we'll add the +3.
3.
Okay, so you already added the +3. 7 damage. There's a burst of force as you strike him with your staff of striking, but he is still standing.
Ooh, you bastard.
Albeit barely. Body his turn.
I'm gonna pin back the ears of the one that tried to hit me. Alright. Pull this back out. And actually, since it's no longer a skeleton, I can hit them more easily, hopefully.
Soon tight.
And... Oh!
Yeah, you hit.
Oh,
Yeah, I say so.
body is.
I'm
gonna
going to
fall
hit
for
you really hard right in the face.
Roll for damage.
Smack.
Ah, you plunge your lance forward, and it gets him right in the chest, caves his chest cavity in, and sticks out his back. He collapses on the ground,
Oh.
no longer in this undeath.
Shouldn't have hit a lady. Pulls the lance out.
Oh.
Now,
I'd be like,
am I
"Oh, burn."
able to like put myself right here, or do I have to like stop here because of that guy there?
You could, but you're not going to be able to backstab any of them because they would have seen you run past them.
Yeah.
Well, I'll still attack this one because he hasn't been damaged yet.
Yeah, and he also isn't engaged with anyone, so
Right.
you really wouldn't be able to backstab him.
Right. Okay. Wait. I gotta make sure I'm. Yeah, this the attack. Okay.
That definitely hit.
Oh, yeah. -2. That missed.
Mm-hmm.
And hit damage 6. Minimum damage.
Okay, so yeah, you got him really bad across the forearm, but he's still standing.
Oh, I got
Raxus.
Why am I fighting in front of me right now?
It's a ghoul.
cool.
Okay, do they have the resistance or?
No,
Nope.
nothing that's still alive has any damage resistance.
Yeah.
Go for him.
All the skeletons are dead.
The bony boys are gone.
The skeletons gave up.
They didn't give up. They fought to the end.
Well, one of them did until a hammer smacked them.
That hit.
Right, you said. Yeah,
Hit,
right.
go. Ooh,
There we
nice.
go.
11 damage.
Yeah.
You got him. You got him right across the chin and took off like a good chunk of his jaw, but he's still standing.
Oh.
This is jaw.
Yeah, just
Let's take it. Well, let's take an arm.
Scylla's turn.
Okay, at least
He's become a Day of the Dead zombie now.
She's gonna take
Oh,
a
come
shot,
on,
the same one you
bro.
did, and she definitely hit for. Yes, holy crap! Talk about overkill. He was already almost dead from the last hit. Yeah, so he just barely survives that hit from Viraxis, and while he's distracted, Scylla just takes his head clean off.
Goodbye. Now we're going after Big Boy.
Now the
Oh, Big
gas,
Boy's coming in.
the gas moves forward to try and attack. It goes after Scylla because it just saw one of his allies get cleaved by her. He hits.
Ooh.
For oh shit! Actually, these things They're supposed to be doing multi-attacks. I forgot about that because they got us from pause. That one didn't hit though. So
this is where we thank the GM for being unusually fair to us because he forgot.
Where I flubbed and she takes 4 damage, and she has to save her paralyzation.
Oh,
because that's a ghast. It's not a ghoul.
It's even more powerful than a ghoul. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's got to get an 11 or higher on the d20.
Ooh.
She did not get an 11 or higher. So,
you mean 11 or lower?
No.
Because you got higher, you got 18.
You gotta get high. What?
You got an 18. We see it.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I wasn't scrolled down all the way in the chat. Okay, yeah, she saved. She saved.
We're in like a water.
Yeah, I was still seeing the 4 damage. Like, for some reason, the chat box had gotten scrolled up. Okay, so no, she saved then.
Really quick in the chat, Gold Public was wondering where's the party right now, what plane and location. We are in the plane of water, and we are in a place called the Undertow, which is essentially a alternate realities version of the Underdark, which was lifted out of its original reality and placed here. And we're on our way through a marsh to loot essentially the leftover crypt of a ghoul lord that we accidentally killed earlier. Whoops.
Yeah, it's basically a large underground dungeon that's floating in the middle of the plane of water.
Okay, for my turn, I'm going to... Okay, for right now, I'm gonna take one of my throwing axes and try to throw it at him.
Oh, wow.
Well, you definitely hit. But who are you throwing it at? The ghast?
Yes.
Roll for damage.
Okay. I'm gonna use...
Doesn't matter which one, they all do the same damage. 4 damage.
Woo!
He sees the axe coming and he raises his forearm to block it. You get him. You hurt him a little bit, but he just pulls it out of his arm and throws it on the ground.
Did I give you a boo-boo?
Groove gets a turn. She runs up to attack this one that's already injured.
Oh my god, TZ.
And holy, she hit.
Yep.
For 10 damage. She brings her magical pickaxe down on his head, and with a burst of electricity, his head just cracks straight open. That ghoul is done. Which this is the one that's over here. The Thordor attacked. Tries to retaliate against him. Successfully hits with one claw, misses with the other. How much damage did... This doesn't... I gotta roll made-up dice because it says they do 1 through 3 damage. You did 1 damage.
You do make D3s, but
yeah. They're not used as often.
So you take 1 damage, and because you got hit by a ghoul, you do have to do a saving throw.
Okay.
You need
1d20.
1d20. You need to get a 12 or higher.
Okay.
Shut the
You
Dang
failed. You are. Oh, there's how I determine how much it does. You're paralyzed for 5 rounds.
oh, that's nasty.
Arthur's turn. It happened when the fight's almost over, though. There's only 2 enemies left.
Yeah. And like the gas is nowhere near me. I mean, he could walk over if he wanted to, but
Arthur could just come in and whack that guy again.
Of course, he would have like 3 attacks of opportunity.
Of course, well, and the thing is, because the ghoul, you're paralyzed now. If the ghoul gets his turn again, he basically just gets free shots in on you.
Yeah. Unless he dies or somebody else draws his attention somehow.
Yeah. You're using your staff again,
Hit the tap this guy. Single charge. Ooh, wow.
You critical hit.
Do I roll again to confirm, or just...
Just roll your damage.
Yeah.
Or you damage him with ×2 it.
Yeah. So you did 12 damage. Yeah, your staff. You move forward. You just plunge your staff forward. The tip gets him right in the chest, and he just bursts into pieces from the force of the charge exploding on him.
That's for Horador, bitch.
Bad his turn.
I just saw that guy try to cloud on my allies.
Horador just spins in place.
Oh, like in an MMO?
Yes.
When you had a connection issue, it just suddenly starts spinning.
Yes.
They used to be so hilarious in EverQuest seeing that happen because the way the animation looks is they weren't really
I definitely hit
animated.
him.
Yeah, roll for damage.
Man, this thing's gonna take so much damage if the rules are lucky. Oh,
Haha!
15 damage.
bitch.
What the hell, damn it.
Sometimes
I click on the thing to change the numbers, and then the thing just doesn't open up like it was supposed to, so I started typing and then nothing happened. Yeah, you got him really bad right under the ribs, but he's still standing. Durax's turn.
Hold up my lance to block him. Please.
That hit. Roll for damage.
Golf claps, golf claps.
Damn.
4 damage. So he just got hit by Scylla's lance, and while he was
Scylla's
distracted,
lance.
Sorry, Battia's lance. While he was distracted, you got a shot in, but you didn't really get him that great. You just kind of took a chunk out of his shoulder.
Oh.
Okay,
that's
Scylla,
pretty-
Scylla's actual turn now that I'm not forgetting people's names. And she missed horribly.
Oh god.
He retaliates against her and takes 2 swings at her with his claws.
Still focused on Scylla, huh?
Uh-oh. Did the thing just freeze on me?
Uh-oh.
Don't see it.
I rolled the wrong thing. I think no, I didn't roll the wrong thing. I hit the d20. There we go. Well, he hit with one of his attacks, I think. This is. No, wait, no, he just barely missed because he needed to get a 14. So he missed with both of his claw attacks. Sebastian's turn.
Once again, I'm gonna go do an axe throw. Okay. Okay.
Hit.
That definitely hit. Yeah, so roll for damage.
Okay, a little
6
higher.
damage.
A little bit
He,
better.
he just dodged. Just dodged Scylla's 2-handed sword, and then just after dodging, you just suddenly gets a throwing axe to the side of the head and collapses on the ground.
Oh! Did I? Oh! Oh!
Okay.
Oh!
So that fight is officially over.
Oh!
Yay.
Let's switch the music to something else now.
What's it like for ghouls to French kiss? I don't know.
It's gotta be nasty and smells awful.
Yeah. I was
Very,
gonna-
very clumsy.
Ooh, what's this?
More Dungeons of Dreadmore. So the question is if you want to do any healing before we proceed to the actual crypt.
I could put some healing in.
Kind of point to the claw mark on my forehead.
Okay. Let's see. I will do. I'm sorry. Give me a second. I will. Shit. Come on. I will do. -1 on my spell tracker and do Cure Light Wounds on Badia.
Okay, roll 1d8.
Yeah, 1d8. 5.
So that brings her up to 36.
The bleeding has stopped. Yay!
Scylla uses her lay hands and restores 10 HP, or no, 12. It's 12, I think. Which brings you right up to full.
Yay!
Good timing.
I feel a little bit better now.
Her lay hands ability is used up.
Their tons are like a foot long. Ew.
Do we want to patch up any of the other two now?
Yeah, I mean, Scylla's a little injured. Like, Thordor, you know, Gruvagate goes over to Thordor and just starts slapping him in the face, going, "Hey, hey, get up!"
Okay, I'm up.
It's mainly Diraxis and Scylla that are injured, that are missing significant amounts, because Thordor took 1 damage.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
took
like,
a hit point. Heal it. Put a little band-aid on it.
Being happy.
Must be a king or something. Why you say that? Doesn't have shit all over him.
So, does anyone want to do any other healing before you proceed?
I don't think I have a first aid kit, at least I'm aware of.
Well, it's mainly Diraxis has healing. Kevin's went completely dead silent.
I was pondering.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and cast Cure Light Wound.
On Scylla? On yourself? Okay.
Okay, so if he's gonna do that, I'll cast Light Wounds again. I'll do it on Scylla. Just give me a second. Okay, did that. Now I'm gonna roll 1d8. Okay, 3 HP.
Damn. And we're healing sets right now.
I know it's
Some clerics.
It's kind of funny that you know, the health bars don't really show it because it's percentage wise, but Scylla and Diraxis are at the same amount of HP right now.
Ah.
I don't have like a medicine kit or anything as far as I'm aware. I don't think we have healing potions. Actually, we have a few healing potions where we're holding on to them until dire consequences.
They're generally they're useful for when you don't have any spell charges left.
Right.
Mhm. Did anyone else want to heal Scylla?
I'll point out that Diraxis does actually have Cure Serious Wounds now, but it's not really worth using at
On the level that we're at.
at the health amount you're at, because it could potentially heal like 17 HP, which would be a waste.
yeah.
Well, it'd be useful, but we'd have to be like half health before it'd be really useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying right now it wouldn't be worth
Well,
casting.
at the moment,
ideally, it would be used in battle when you need to heal a lot of health.
When it's dire,
that- When time is of the essence, yeah. It's just like in an RPG on like Final Fantasy. You don't bother casting Cura or Curaga out of battle because the extra MP cost makes up for the fact that you get it instantly. It's cheaper and more efficient to cast the regular Cure.
Depends on which one you're playing. If you're playing Final Fantasy, you want to heal no matter what, anytime you get.
No, I mean, but if you're healing up your characters, you'll heal with the weakest level spell.
Oh,
Because
first,
it's the
yeah.
cheapest for how much HP it heals.
So the question is, does anyone else want to cast Cure Light Wounds on Scylla before you progress?
Crickets.
Chirp, 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 chirp.
I'm just saying, because you guys, your first level spells don't really serve much other purpose otherwise. I don't think most of them.
What I was gonna say, actually, be with you guys real quick. It's like, should I heal? Well, actually, in character, say, should I heal Scylla again?
She says it wouldn't hurt.
Matter of fact, it would hurt less.
All right, you know what? I'll do it. Please be good. Oh, come on.
Another 3. That still puts her over 40.
I'll go ahead and use another one on myself as well. Yeah, I'm back.
Come on.
Jeez,
You're in
yeah.
It would have been nice if I got that first.
You were only missing 3 HP.
Okay, so I think we're all
Okay,
good.
so that's
Stella's kind of got some boo boos, but
yeah. So okay, I'm just gonna assume you're gonna progress now.
yeah.
Yep.
Did I already? Okay, I did do the thing here.
So I take this was outside the crypt, so now we're finally entering.
Yeah. Yeah, you walk through the door and head down, and there's a stairway leading down. You can see a door at the end of the stairs. You should have the map on your screen now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Won't heal the GM's character. Rocks fall and you die. Okay, Scylla can heal herself. That's out of character, by the way. I would never say.
No, technically she can't because
She spent it on me to get me the
Yeah.
max.
she's not high enough level to actually have spells.
She just happened to have an ability.
Oh,
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
So, actually, the best idea, Thorder, could you check the door for traps?
Sure, I'll check the door
Yeah.
for traps.
Good idea.
Okay, I need to go to Rogue and spend my thinking away and find traps. I rolled a 39, which is less than 70.
The door itself is not trapped, but you can tell that there's a mechanism directly under the door that seems to be a pressure plate.
I think I'll go ahead and try to see if I can do something about that.
We're gonna just disarm
Okay.
trap.
Check the traps for
yeah,
doors
fine,
too.
Find the mechanism.
Oh yeah, so it's both.
Yeah.
You roll it for both of them.
Yeah. 62. So that's
Okay,
still-
so you safely
disengage the pressure plate.
disengage the pressure plate
Ooh.
and open the door. And you can see,
Oh.
you probably notice these things on the. I guess you probably notice these nubs on the
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
walls.
Uh-oh.
You can, you probably wouldn't have noticed them if you had just quickly walked into the room, but because you had just disarmed a trap, you do notice that there's like spears embedded in the walls that would have plunged out as you walked into the corridor if you hadn't disarmed that.
Right. Cool.
There's another stone door ahead of you with gold marking or gold like decorations on it.
Alright. Should I check again?
It does not hurt to try.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't hurt to look and check for traps.
Okay, I succeeded again.
There's no traps.
Okay.
Okay.
You open the door then, and let's see here. Real areas.
Walk.
Whoa.
So you walk into this room and you find a stone coffin open here
Don't make the joke.
with what look like the remains of some sort of like mummy wrappings, and there's like green ooze all over the place around the inside and around the coffin.
Don't drink the green ooze.
I have a lantern, right? Was it an oil one? I'm
Yeah,
trying
you
to
have an
remember.
oil lantern. You have an oil lantern.
Okay, I have a theory, just to make sure.
Yeah. What's up?
Light up my oil lantern and then drip a little bit oil on it. Actually, no, not even light it up. Just drip a little bit oil out of the oil lantern onto it, and then get something to make a spark. Because I don't trust this thing not to suddenly get up as soon as we try moving away.
Well, no, there's not actually a body there. There's just leftover bandages.
Oh, there's just leftover bandages. Sorry, you made it sound like there's still a body there. Okay, never mind.
No. Like it looks like somebody tore a mummy apart and don't know what else is going on with all the goo and stuff all over the place.
All right, so it's just a nasty mess. Okay.
Yeah.
Watch for you. So actually, with that being said, she'll actually light the lantern for everyone who needs it. Watch your step.
And you look around the room, and you notice on the north wall that there's some blocks that look different than the rest of the wall.
Okay.
Alright,
Once again, I'm letting
What
Thordor
box?
have a look first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fordor will be our
yeah.
primary check guy.
Yeah, I'm checking for traps. Oh, failed.
You're not sure if there's traps, but you can tell that there's a secret door here.
Yeah.
I can do it too in case it fails. Do you want me to cast detect traps?
Yeah, where are these rolls taking place? Because I've not seen them.
He's
it's
rolling
GM,
them.
bro. To
Yeah.
GM. When you do the checks, it does it to GM. I rolled a 92 that time, which is above 70.
So you're gonna use a spell charge to check for traps, Kevin?
Yeah, just
Because I gotta point out that in character, Thordor doesn't know that he failed.
Yeah.
Right.
oh yeah, point there.
All
All right, just stay in character. Yeah, never
Yeah.
mind.
I just I don't notice anything.
Yeah, but you do figure out that there's a a pressure plate on the wall to open the secret door.
Actually, with that being said, Betya takes her lance and pushes the pressure plate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
You
okay,
just
cool.
hear a click and the wall opens up. There's no traps go off.
Alright. Looks clean.
There's another coffin in this room that is closed.
Oh, you're not opening. Well, actually, maybe there's treasure inside.
I was about to say, are you sure we're not opening it?
I did not know CZ was AFK.
No,
Yeah.
did I, no. And we did not know.
I myself critically had to talk about something.
Okay.
If we did open it, it's like again, I'd be like Fordor.
You can see in this room that there's there's a lot of vases. You notice in the last room there's an empty vase there. There's a lot of vases around here. They might have been valuable in their original state, but none of them are in good condition at this point.
Right.
There's an empty coffin here,
Oh, okay.
and you see over here. Dang it! I always forget. I gotta switch back. You can see there's some ruins on the floor over there. And there's a stone door here.
Okay. So, are we going to do anything about this coffin? We're just leaving it be.
Well, it's empty, so.
Well,
No,
we don't
it's
know.
closed.
Oh, sorry.
I thought you said it was empty the second time too, so okay.
No.
Do
So-
we want to have a peek?
Well, again, I was gonna say Fordor. Fordor
Yeah.
should check it and like
Yeah.
make sure it's not.
Yeah, make sure it's not trapped
Yeah.
first.
All right.
The pots that are all over the place are empty. They're just
Okay.
Yeah.
like bad condition.
Bad
like
condition
antique
just kind of fell
pots.
apart. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and start checking it
You're checking for traps.
for traps.
Can't be too careful.
No
And-
traps.
Yeah, I don't see any traps here. It seems safe. No.
All right, it's like I'll go over to Fordor and be like, "All right, we're gonna push this thing open.
Okay.
One,
You push.
two,
You
three."
push it open, and you see a similar sight to the coffin you saw at the entrance. There's nothing really. It does look like there's a few coins in there, but they're kind of covered in some nasty looking stuff, and there's not that many of them.
Let's not and say we did.
Yes.
Yes. Wait, we're not.
I'm a penny pincher, but I'm
Yeah,
not
we're
that
not.
much of a penny pincher.
We're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
going.
Let's just leave it alone. Let's go.
All right.
Plus, I
Uh,
don't.
only if we had a
recognize the names
hose.
on it.
Or unlimited water.
So, are we
Yeah.
going to try to check down the dead end corridor with that thing, the stone door, or are we going down the.
Let's check out the runes. And for the question in the chat, what's the icon? That's technically a party icon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
The Character icon represents the whole party. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically like a group party picture. It's not the actual groups,
Yeah.
but I wanted something to represent the group that wasn't like a single character.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay, so you go over here to check this. Badia immediately recognizes the writing as Drow,
Oh.
and from what you can tell, it was some sort of summoning circle, but the enchantment is long since faded.
That's interesting and kind of bad.
What
And
is
kind
it?
of good at the same time. So she starts describing that, yeah, it was supposed to be Drow. It was supposed to be an enchantment, but apparently whatever magic was in it faded a while ago.
And Gruvigit speaks up and says, "I had heard that that Alganoth had summoned some sort of fiend to guard his experiments, but as far as I'm aware, it was bound to his life force, so it shouldn't still be here if you guys killed him."
That or it's gone wild. Well, hopefully the former rather than the later. So there's a hallway and a door left to check.
Yep.
What's
I'm going to say that the door is at least closed for the moment, and we don't have to worry about it. Let's check the rest of the hall first.
okay, yeah, that's good.
You're gonna go over here.
Mhm.
Ja, over here.
Ja, oh yeah, ja.
Ja.
Okay,
Ja.
hold on. How do you message somebody directly?
It might be /W name. I don't know. Is there? Here, I'll test it.
The scale's all weird.
I'm gonna just message you in Discord.
It's like 30-foot wide.
All right. Okay, something tells me I should check for traps real quick.
Okay. It's like, hey, you're forward or
You spot another pressure plate on the floor as you started to come this way. You easily disable it the way you did the last one because you already know what to do.
Right.
Oh, okay, yeah, I could definitely have seen it.
Oh dear. Yeah, as we have a closer look at the walls.
Yeah, the
Ooh.
spears again. Or it could be, sometimes I would imagine it's arrows, just like shoot up.
Spears, arrows, or darts, either way it would have been nasty run down a hall.
Well, the first one was spear. It looked like it was spears. So
Yeah, it's the same trap. It's just in a different spot.
Okay. Now we go over into the hall further in. More traps. Pressure plates. Whoa.
Ooh.
Shit.
You
Yeah.
there's a wide open area here. There's some you can see a lot of coins on the it's kind of like laying in this on this altar in the middle of the place, and there's a stone box over in the southern part of the room.
Whoa.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, walk over to here, but then I want Theodore to have a look around.
Yeah. I'm going to have a little look here for a second. Give me a minute.
Yeah, with total forward, or please don't touch those coins just in case, you know?
I'm going to do my best.
Yeah, it's nicely illustrated. I mean, these maps are pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially zoom in.
So tempted to do something stupid, but I won't.
Give me a second. I need to do something real quick.
All right.
Okay.
If you really want to do something stupid, we could just push you in the middle of the room.
All right.
Feel like, what have you done, you fools?
Okay, so there's no traps. But you do notice that there's like just you see some like various like wizard experimenty type stuff lying around, like vials that look like they had liquids mixed in them and other stuff. And you also notice like what are those big metal bowls that you put like a brazier with the
Brazier, you mean?
A brazier.
brazier. Yeah, that's what I meant. There's a brazier at the end of the room that's not lit. But as you start to enter the room, you suddenly notice that suddenly the floor begins shaking, and
what's happening?
lightning starts crackling around the brazier, and suddenly it ignites, and
Whoa!
and like a purple vortex appears in the middle of the room, and slowly a large 9-foot tall bear-like creature that has eagle talons for hands, horns sticking off of its head, and large bat wings on its back steps out.
Kill him with fire!
Lets out a loud roar as it
I think it's ain't it adorable?
Florida, this is
Strong!
Bow meet arrow, toing!
Whoa!
I think it's rather cute.
All right, Yogi Bear, let's
Cute
do
things
this
are
shit.
evil.
roll for initiative.
Here we go. All right. Oh,
Okay, at least that was better than last time.
I don't see the...
10. Yeah, I don't see the
Okay.
thing. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
I got fixed.
Oh dear.
Okay, oh boy.
Veeks in the
Cool,
chat.
I like
Wings,
Literally
pedo bear.
everybody rolled lower than the boss.
Oh. Oh.
It just means he goes first this round, and
Yeah.
we'll close the
And
gap.
now we
So we don't have to.
Yeah,
He'll close the gap so we can spend our turn surrounding him.
Maybe we'll
Yeah.
one-shot it.
He
Like...
begins he begins moving forward. His something about Duraxis has caught his eye. He
will not hurt him.
he brings his head back, sucks in a whiff of air, and then breathes fire directly at Duraxis,
Oh.
dealing 27 damage. Duraxis, covered in flames, swinging his arms around like he...
Is there any
Probably-
AoE? Are we affected as well?
No.
It's just a one per target thing, okay. It's only just a stream, but that's nasty.
Sebastian screams.
Stop, drop, and roll! Stop, drop, and roll!
This is not the time for jokes.
Not a joke!
Scrooviget's turn.
Joke, roll, man.
She
Fire
you know,
safety is real.
She yells out, "This thing is not supposed to still be here!"
I said it was probably gonna be wild.
She runs over here and throws her pickaxe at it, and just misses.
Ah.
Duraxis' turn.
Hold animal.
That won't work. He's not an animal. He's a fiend.
Oh, damn.
Old Fiend.
That's really
Puffing.
Damn. I just
And-
thought that was. I thought that was an
I'm
animal.
just gonna straight up warn you. He's
No.
got -1 armor class.
Holy shit.
Oh.
All right. Other choice. Summon insects.
Okay. He Oh, actually, I gotta.
I hope he likes bugs.
Oh my
Again,
god.
but seriously, I thought that was considered an animal still.
No. It came walking through a portal. This ain't good. This ain't right.
Okay, his magic resistance failed, so he takes 4 damage.
Woo!
Thaddeus'
fuck.
turn. And yes, he obviously counts as large before you even ask.
Good.
Um,
Good to know.
As she goes running off to get behind it, she yells at everyone to try and heal Draxus before it takes another shot at him.
Technically, he could have
5,
used his
10,
turn to heal
15,
himself, but he cast Summon
25.
Insects instead.
30. Stab in the back. Oh, big lads.
Yeah, but just so you know, because he's not engaged, you don't really get a bonus.
I know. I'm just doing it to help set up.
Yeah.
Because I can
I'm
run
just
that far.
And I'm going to point out, if you do get a back attack on him, you will actually have a bonus to hit, but you can't backstab this thing.
Okay.
You'll only do regular damage unless you crit. You definitely hit.
Smack him hard. 16.
Badia, rushes forward and clips him right in the shoulder as she runs past him. She definitely has his attention, but he doesn't seem too bothered by the damage he took. Sebastian.
All right, Sebastian is extremely angry and frustrated right now, so he claps his hands together like he's not gonna take any chances. He's gonna cast Chant.
Give everybody a +1.
Okay, wait, that's it, right? I don't need to do anything else.
Your turn's done.
Everybody gets a
Theodore's
bonus,
turn.
and he gets a negative.
Okay. So, I know this is metagaming, but after this turn, he's probably going to be facing toward Badia, right?
Yeah, he's facing Badia right now.
Technically
she
speaking.
ran up and hit him.
I'll go here. And
You'll have a +5 to hit with your axe because of the chant plus your back attack bonus.
5. Submit. Okay.
You missed just barely.
By 1.
And then +3 on the dagger because of the -2.
Oh.
And I miss.
Come on.
But actually, it would have been.
I gave you a chance.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Because offhand.
Yeah. Scylla runs forward. Gets a back. Like if somebody hits him, he'll automatically change who he's facing as a result. But because both Thorodor's attacks miss, he's still paying attention to Badia.
Right.
Hi, sunshine.
She hit for.
Well, in what sense did they miss? Did he manage to dodge them, or did they just not?
They
hit at all?
just bounced off of him.
Pretty
It
much
didn't
bounced
even
off with no
didn't
effect.
him.
That is one of the downsides of the AC system because it doesn't really distinguish between.
I would say it would be a complete
damage.
whiff if it was above a 10.
Missing, parrying, dodging. It's just they either hit or they don't.
Ooh.
He gets a slash across one of his wings and turns back to look at Scylla. Arthur's turn.
Oh, I don't know. You got to do something. Hit it with magic pistol or something.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty damn good idea because I don't want to use my fireball, especially with you guys around.
All of us surrounded already, yeah.
The only other option would be
I do have acid arrow.
acid arrow or lightning bolt, but lightning bolt you gotta be careful because you could hit Badia.
Acid arrow is level 2.
Yes.
I'll use my. Yeah, actually, I will do acid arrow on him.
All right. I just gotta roll his magic resistance real quick to see if it works or not.
Oh,
It worked.
yes.
He's got 25% magic resistance, so he just barely worked on him.
And he also got that debuff from the chant, right?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
True. Yeah. Well,
So
no, that
it would've
doesn't
been
affect
23.
magic resistance because magic resistance isn't
Actually, 24.
one of those type of rolls that get affected by that. But he's still his magic resistance still failed. So roll for damage.
Hit.
Actually, I gotta take one more hit point off of him because of when Scylla hit him. I didn't add the bonus.
Oh.
What's the damage on acid arrow?
2d4. It should be listed on your character sheet.
Yeah. I was just looking it up. I didn't want to have to go that into there.
So it'll be 2d4 plus 1 because of the
Plus 1
chant
for the-
bonus.
It'll be another one because I'm level 6, right? It's for every 3 rounds, but the caster.
Yeah, so he'll get hit by
get hit
2
twice.
more times after this.
We'll get hit, 2 rounds in the 2 subsequent rounds.
So that's a 6 because you didn't add the
6.
+1.
Yep.
it's his turn again, and he's mad at Scylla for hitting him, so he breathes fire again.
Oh.
28 damage.
We're gonna die. Stop breathing fire, you
Ruva gets
bastard!
turn. She
My
runs
turn
up
doesn't
directly
cut that.
to attack.
Oh.
It can breathe fire 3 times.
Okay, it's almost out.
Oh, come on.
If it hits somebody that's already injured, though,
Yeah.
they're going
They
down.
might be toast, yeah.
Oh, she missed.
Oh.
Horribly. Even with the bonus, that was a miss. Okay, so now he takes 4 damage from the summon swarm again.
Oh,
But
forgot
it
about
is
that.
Daraxis' turn.
Kill yourself.
And like a madman, he just rushes in.
Okay, well, actually, that one, it's okay. It's like, stab that motherfucker.
Actually, I run up here and cast Cure Seer's runes on Scylla.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's kind of crazy. You should have stayed behind her.
Yeah.
Well, technically, okay, fine. I can be over here. Would that be better?
Well, I was saying is you should have, because you're badly injured,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have walked into melee range of it.
Yeah, there.
I'm gonna blow this fire on me.
Because if you're going to heal her instead of yourself,
Starting to think it might be a real bear cap, huh?
See, just...
It's
Hang
a
on,
fiend.
sorry, I was trying to find it real fast.
It's
Mhm.
okay.
4th level spell.
I know I was okay. Oh, I was having an issue with the scrolling. Kept moving the page instead of the spell part. 2d8 plus 1. Okay.
10 HP, so she's up to 24 now.
She might be able to take another hit.
Badia's turn. Well, she at least won't go straight to dead if she gets hit again.
Yep.
Most likely.
Another
I'm
hit.
using my sword as a cane right now, keeping myself up.
Yeah, I can understand.
But
Come
honestly, my allies come first before me in,
Yes.
in battle.
Yeah. Okay, so hit him. Or hit it, whatever.
Another 16.
15 damage.
Another 16.
He's it's starting to look like it's staggering, but he's still standing.
I assume I pull his attention once again.
Yeah, he's looking at you again.
Yeah.
Sebastian's.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna
Keep staring at me.
continue chanting?
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh wait, actually, hold on. I got one more damage than than that 16.
Oh, that's right. It's a 17.
Yeah, you keep
So-
forgetting the bonus. Yeah, I'm gonna skip my turn to keep chanting.
Okay.
And because Badia hit him, she's facing away from me.
He's
again.
facing away.
Yep.
Yep. Get him.
So
Get him.
Keep staring at me,
plus
fuzz face.
4.
Don't forget your bonus.
All right.
Ooh, that
Wait.
hit him.
Oh wait, no, it should have been plus 5. I put in 4, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
it's
still
fine.
hits.
Add 1 to the damage when you roll for the damage.
Yeah. Okay, and then dagger.
They
I hit
both
with that
hit.
too.
All right.
All right, now scroll down to damage for large.
Oh, I have been rolling for a small
What?
medium.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's
And
still good.
I've still been hitting good though.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's
Ooh.
yeah. I'm not gonna redo your damage because we're too far along now.
Yeah,
but,
but like I said, I've been rolling fine anyways.
That's
I'm
a total
not
of
too worried.
15.
All right.
He just turned around to face face Badia, and he gets hit twice in the back rapidly by Thordor, and just suddenly tumbles over to the ground.
I finished chanting and be like, did we win?
Pull out my sword, stab him in the head, making
Yeah,
sure.
make sure. Yeah,
Sink.
Hit him again to make sure.
get my hammer out.
Always hit something twice to make sure.
Yeah, well, 2 tap. Yeah, 2 tap. Roll.
2 tap.
Roll
2
3
tap.
double tap.
Roll for it, Kappa. No,
No,
it's on the ground. It's not moving.
No,
Yeah.
Wipe it off and sheath it.
Knowing the fight is over, I finally just let go of my sword and collapse on the ground.
Get that man a healing potion.
Yeah, I'm.
My fat's here.
definitely-
I literally walk off.
Well,
Don't I have one?
You still got spell charges left, though.
I used the top part of my axe to nudge Draxus a couple times. Like, you still there?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Not funny, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna,
just like,
Oh.
tap tap.
Sorry, you go. You go.
No, he's poking fun. If you're healing him, heal him.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And while you guys are attending Diraxis, Gruvigate claps her hands together and goes, "Well, since that's taken care of, I'm gonna go claim my reward." And you just see her dart off down this way.
Well, keep an eye on her, but I'm also staying with the rest of the team to make sure that we get everybody up and ready again.
All right.
So I don't know how many spell slots you guys got left for Cure Light Wounds. If you
I was gonna say it's like I'm gonna use the last of my two spell charges for level 1 to roll Cure Light Wounds for Diraxis.
Okay, roll for see how much you heal him for.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll 2. Well, yeah. Okay, so.
And actually,
Okay, 1. So 8. 8.
And actually, while everyone's healing and Noah's a dart off, this area's dark, right? Yeah, you know, darkish. I put up my cloak and kind of try to sneak.
Hold on, because
follow her.
I switched back to the combat thing for a second. What were you saying?
Thordor's gonna sneak off after the other dwarf that ran off.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
after.
to keep an eye on her, see what she's trying to do.
All right. Let me.
I'd like to follow, but I'd be clunky and loud.
Right. I mean, you can wait to say what she's doing until after everybody heals, but you know, I just want to.
That is not.
Oh, big one.
She's peeking out at us.
Okay, well, Diraxis, do you got any Cure Light Wound charges left you want to use on yourself?
Yeah.
How many do you got?
I got 2 left.
Okay, so you're gonna use both of them on yourself.
Let's see how my first one goes.
4.
Yeah.
There
Okay.
you
Well,
go.
10.
Okay, so
Feels a little bit better.
I managed to get myself back up, but I'm still shaking.
still not feeling good from getting hit by fire in the face.
Speaking of which, Batia tries to help clean up some of the ash off your face.
Yeah, me too. I
do.
Actually, help with the mane, because that's probably worse.
I do ask still how she's holding.
She, I think she's actually got less HP than you, but she's not really showing it. And actually, technically, you could, because you're, because you could technically still, you could use your, because you picked healing for one of your non-weapon proficiencies, so you have bandages and stuff that you could use to heal her for 1d4 plus 1.
1d4 plus 1.
Yeah, you can only use it once per person, though, so like you won't be able to heal her again with that during the if you get into like another fight or anything until you get to rest.
Hey.
So that's 4.
Hope it helps, Scylla.
Definitely better than nothing.
Okay, so she thanks you for trying to treat her wounds with your lack of magic that you have now because you've used everything up. But Thordor's followed Gruvigate over there, and you see her taking a really fancy looking gem off of like a pedestal there.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right.
Pretty sure some of that fire guy in one of my eyes.
Okay. I was making sure she wasn't trying to do something untoward or like that would get us in trouble, basically.
It still seems a little bit questionable, but we can always try to peep into that later.
Right. We knew she was after the gem.
Well, that seems a bit of an unusual place for a gem, but okay.
It was basically the most valuable gem in the place. That's the only reason she wanted to come here. So she notices that you followed her, and she goes, "Oh, hey," and she kind of walks back towards this area. Where the rest of the party is. She says that brazier should not have lit if he's dead.
Well, we pretty much killed him. Matter of fact, we should have actually grabbed his head when we were done.
She scratches her chin. She says it also shouldn't have been burnt out if he was still alive, so something happened.
Maybe somebody else took ownership of the place between the time he died and we got here.
Not likely. We would have been the only ones to know. Unless he had henchmen. Would he have had henchmen? I thought he mostly dealt with undead things.
He mostly dealt with undead things, and most of his intelligence from life was gone. So you're really at a loss for what happened, honestly. As far as the treasure, there are.
Speaking of which,
this pile of coin here. There's 3,800 gold pieces, 1,300 platinum pieces.
Jesus!
We are rich boys.
And there's also this stone coffer.
yeah, I was
here.
about to say we also have the stone box to look
Check for
over.
traps.
Yeah,
Check for traps.
Traps,
I'm
traps.
check the coffer for anything.
Foridor does a little dance. He's like, "I'm the trap master."
There's no traps.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the trap master.
And
And
like
no traps, push it
the
open.
bowl?
Yeah, you can just slide it out. It's kind of heavy, but otherwise. Okay, so you open it and you notice that there are there's a lot of books in here, as well as a crap ton of gems. I'm going to now list off all of the gems that are in this coffer. There is a smoky quartz, a sapphire, a sardonyx, 2 citrines, a tourmaline, a tiger eye, an amethyst, a chrysoberyl, an azurite, a bloodstone, a moss agate, a spinel, 2 aquamarines, 2 hematites, a rock crystal, a turquoise, a black sapphire, and a potion of healing. I know that's not a gem, but
Damn.
Betsy immediately grabs
That's
the amethyst birthstone, pockets it.
It's a lot of gems for me to praise.
looking over the books, most of them are in like drowse. Like Badia examines them. A lot of them look like they've got various information on necromancy.
Oh.
And there is, but there's also a bundle of 6 books that just have like a cloth ribbon tying them together. The one on the top, the title on it says "The Manual of Bodily Health."
Ooh, okay.
I'll hold it out to the clerics and the paladin. Anyone want to give it a try?
Sure. I'd be like, sure, I'll try it.
I
Well,
assume
you
it's
can't-
for them.
I'll tell you, and there's more than one book in there. That's just the one that's on the top.
Hmm.
If you want to know what it does, reading it raises your constitution by 1, and then it disintegrates.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Then definitely give it to somebody else. Like.
Yeah, somebody
tanky.
that needs it.
Yeah, get the tanky.
And I do want to point out that
Kevin.
actually he's already at 16 constitution, I think, and having higher than that as a non-fighter class doesn't give you. No, wait, he's at 15, so he would still get a benefit from it.
Yay.
If Kevin used it, his HP bonus for each level would go up by 1, and he would gain 1 HP right away from all the previous levels he's
Okay.
went through. So
Okay.
he'd gain 7 HP right away just from reading it.
I'd be okay with that.
Okay.
And if you want to know what the rest of the books are, I'll just flat out tell you. There's one for each attribute.
Oh.
Well,
Jeez.
Do you want
Yeah.
Constitution or do you want something else?
But it's more or
I
less.
might-
This
I might
is something
think-
you might want to decide when you get
Yeah.
back to town.
Yeah,
Possibly,
let's-
yeah.
You're not gonna just sit in a crypt and read books.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's. Yeah.
Oh,
would
I don't know.
definitely
We're set in worse place in Fallout.
I don't know. I found some decent places in Fallout to read a book.
Time
I'm
freezes
set
when
in the
you're reading.
sewers and read weapon manuals, so.
Yeah.
There aren't really books in There's plenty of books in Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, true. But at least Elder Scrolls has libraries you can technically just sit around and read. or an inn. Or a bar.
But okay, so we got a stack of interesting books that will help us out later. Gotcha.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of books
Let's-
about
yeah.
necromancy. Do we want to grab those, or should we leave those behind?
You could sell them back at Sigil.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
Never-
because
never
I would
leave
assume
never-
Sigil will be a place to take them.
Never leave something useful because it'll either serve a purpose for us or serve a purpose for.
Or something really horrible, and let's keep it away from the hands of the horrible. Throw them in the bag.
If anything else, it helps us financially.
Yes.
Financially, yes.
Thank
I
you.
realize I still got to decide what spells were in that spell book that Arthur found like a couple sessions ago.
Yeah, it's okay.
Alright, and after that, we also have the crap ton of. We got a few gems, which we'll just toss in the pool for now, and a crap ton of money to also toss into the pool for now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
We just take a flathead shovel and a bucket and just shovel it in and then pour it into the bag.
Oh, a bucket. Okay.
Yeah, we just shovel it into the bag of holding.
I'll hold the bag. You use the shovel.
Shink, shink. Pour.
And I know it actually feels kind of like
Pour.
early to quit because we haven't been playing it long, but
It
Well,
is.
this might
We
be-
start
we
really
start
late,
late,
and
it's almost midnight
it is.
for me, so
Yeah, it's
now-
almost
right.
time.
now might be a good cutoff
Right.
point.
Yes.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, man.
I'm guessing there's nothing down in this.
I assume
hall.
that's just a hallway to go back to that door that we skipped
Right.
around.
Yeah.
By the looks of it,
Yeah, if you really want to know what's over there.
my assumption. Oh.
Oh, more traps.
Uh-oh.
We
Yeah,
can
I'm
just
just gonna-
circumvent them. We don't even need to make it
I'm
work.
just gonna flat out tell you though, like if you had tried to use this door, it's jammed and won't open.
Oh.
Oh.
So
Which
it's
also
the-
means the trap wouldn't work because the pressure plate's under a door that won't open.
Right.
Yeah, so let's just circle back around to where we went.
And we can just take all of our loot and head back.
Yeah, be like, haha, take that trap.
I state that just don't try to run off.
Right.
Yeah, and if anyone watching is questioning them, taking all the coins and gems, they have a bag of holding.
Yes, we do
Yeah,
have a bag of
I-
holding. We've been
I-
shoveling that thing full.
Yeah,
I don't-
like I said, we're shoveling it right in the bag of holding.
I don't think I'm gonna be doing charging for a little while.
Yeah, until you're fully healed.
Yeah, I'm still using my sword sheath now as a cane. Just
Yeah, it's like I'd want to use another spell, but we're basically like done. So
But yeah, the boss you just fought was a Greater Yugoloth Guardian.
Ooh.
damn.
wish I had some arrow.
They're specifically created by the real Yugoloths so that they won't get grabbed by summoning spells. They just go, no, take this instead. And it's just like,
I
I'm a
assume they're just
bear,
as
look at my ass! It goes
I
through the portal.
assume they're just as nasty though, or just about.
Well, they only can do one thing. They can only guard stuff. Like, you can't say, go, destroy my enemies. They'll just look at you.
I meant to just sit here.
They're
and
literally
kill things.
created to be guardians.
So I
They're
guess
they're listed as neutral evil, but since they really don't have a will of their own, it's kind of redundant.
they're just pretty much straight up neutral. Although only evil people would most likely summon them anyway, but that's another point.
Yeah, because usually they get one by accident when they were trying to summon a different type of Yugoloth.
Alrighty.
He wanted something that he could force to destroy his enemies, but instead he got something to guard his shit.
Well, at least it guards it. So I guess that's gonna be the end of the stream then. Good night, everybody.
Have a good one, everybody.
Good night.